Na Kofi Adams be the new Minister for Sports and Recreation. Na eniema beye enumne nsia e wo say expected from Urayi enidima kotenene oba no also ba beye the ministry no one of the enviable one. Oba beye the ministry one of the enviable ones. No bi anso se juma no oba be bono enye juma ketua. Osanso so oba new multi-purpose sporting centers na ora mazikasia mashase an nkrofo mama me wie so no oba na oba be he no de nani atu e de akire ye pa afen so ade atuja say mahama the government intends to continue infrastructural sporting projects done by the NPP so long as they were put up in the areas where some of the projects were done for political expediency. So oba be hwen wa ni ye and afin so no di hobio ni say per the manifesto Monday 2 Ghana we have a broad plan number 5 we have a broad plan of paying Ghana Premier League players better through augmented allowances based on a contractual agreement in our channel. So makan 6 number 7 no say by the final year of John Mohammed Stenwa, NDC hopes to have made sports not just a tool for entertainment but one that contributes to economic development. Currently, sports contribute about 1.4% of GDP, and that should increase into no any idea we are expecting from Kofi Adams ne vetin ne enema bia ode akwa mpanyifo no e na ye intercept kakra ne nso so ye dia ma no na maybe bisa Charles wa ha Charles ne na ye editorial no legend good morning yeah fine there fantastic one na no pay me person me bisa o honorable Kofi Adams oko vetin ne omo share 11 but bi mu didi so Ghana for 11 e dia o kan sisi ana vetting committee ne beton sa fro se bra ne be pacho almost 11 but 11 almost shall say sports minister ne dey no shall say but almost say 11 now mami misaw with 3 things I was expecting so better free sports minister na ho enema miensa ben your expectations legend we are the man so show no konya enema miensa ben and also you say sports minister and oba no on for nani hwe no my sports ni tumpon legend mami ni kan misaw 3 things
that was me cheer for no
okay ejoso
me the America John Kofi Adams ne say they hear me prayer salary no.
Okay, as in Premier League for
yes
okay.
yes because Bema yenya ye players on deserve some boy our national teams no
okay
we local boys because at times na nipa bibro a obe Russia koba ne ho nso se okọ professional ba because of sky any system was so the force echo and na my players in be born either as ye hu omo ye because all perform well but obekọ no yantene nkan bi
okay
because of money and she said obetimi de no ato akwan ma government betimi aboa clubs no ama yatimi atu omo kaye dia be fi say eboa ama ye Premier League nso ayede aye successful Ghana
because one salary of Premier League players
yes and two pitches no can because
okay
I was saying nya more pitches send be ya your football be solid because at times no pitch we are pitch all can say oba omba be ye ni nyina no me fi say e be boa ba o man ye standard send be ya on betimi abo ye Premier League ni bi o
okay
so that say because yes we share all stadium na uhu de o mosi aye pitch na the same thing hwe
okay
because our pitch nketenkete na space any hu no enye standard
okay
aye ball Premier League so that say even second division kra ehun ya say ball because of
enye fit
because nipa ne ben obi kra push wa betimi akobo wo no so apira nyina enye standard
okay
say adumti oma yesterday no bebre nti oma ma ba mu na enye de enye standard enye number 2
number 3
and a trend so ye blaster no
okay
also omo mani ko ho
Black Stars no
omani ko ho ye because the me won say blaster be ya ejina players so
players no
yes players
okay
enye coach enye obia players
okay
because metima aka say Ghana play coach say enye nyina obia nu a oye so powerful bia say yehuna so coach bia o Africa
extraordinary
obia ba uhun de wa players no improve your coaches you say omo good.
Okay.
Because of players no.
Okay.
We share 2006 eba nyina we share players obetumi ya mention say was Stevie Apia or Sule or Esian or Lai obetumi abo a lot of players di omo ban so omo prove ema ohu say hedin na nye din a ye kan o ya no keke so dey say sa ne mani nyina o say ye hwe na any players ne transe na dey ha omo nyina omo ye dey omo timi ka kire Ghanaians no because also Ghanaians omo re nyina free blaster omo bi because of omo nya results papa bi anti blaster bombers kura nipa nkopa affect your local teams ni nyina say kotokone house bo upon say kotokone house omo bo tro kan omo da last kura omo bo stadium timi ema but se sia no obi timi ko stadium koto obi timi pie spend be
2,000
Ghana. What I say? But come out 20 cities. Some fan call ball. I will come uncle. You miss us a day here. So what I say? Sign your money in account because we be by the stadium now. We need piece of man find share ball. Na ni nye so share ball there. Or the work what na ba no the economics.
Of course.
So what I say? And no thing that they be almost say na boy nipa ma stadium. Quality na kofo ani je ni ho so that say this ani many you on hwe mai on hwe ni nyina mai na you coaching you need the MV say achire e be di mu
great one legend attach on 3 things: player salary, football pitches, and the Black Stars. Great notes me gidi say ora na so bete, but this is my 3 things I'm expecting from this sports minister. You saw a designate. Minim oma converting ya reject you be obviously you be approving. These are my 3 things. When you go to Saudi Arabia, Juma mudi hu ade pa eye oil eno mutu ho no ma sika ho pa Saudi Arabia sika ho pa. But at a point almost said there be Chrome has said any je nhede ni ha ani je beba ha ebi a Friday after mosque no makọ obi akọtina recreational center ebi on any family bobo no mudi agro and all that. They are dusted eba sika Saudi Arabia omo sika pa Arabians omo sika. And this is what they did. The government etina asum said there be yo sika ani je e den na ehwehwe ayenya but ade e be ma ye ni age e be sanso ma ye sika football. And now open country back home invested so much in their sports to say football Saudi Arabia. Do you know why? Because a venture back home, it is giving them money, it is boosting the economy, it is giving them happiness, it is giving them joy. Into bia kwa ye djuma kwa kutuwa yo wa committees ahodo nina oba na oba beda. That was how they were living their lives. And now abana invest sika in their football nanka ana ye wo say omo Jimmy said ka fracha omo nim nyansa so me kwa to Ronaldo over billions of dollars. This is Saudi Arabia football. This is how omo ye no omo to coaches, omo to referees, omo to players. How possible say player what winning Ballon d'Or Karim Benzema near discover be fan so brand be Saudi league ni poni and down show TV so unlike the Premiership, the La Liga, the Bundesliga and what have you. Any TV so it is not visible to a lot of people, but Saudi Arabia government seems to say there be ye de sika semwa ebe ye the results am. And now if you care to know 2034 World Cup they call Saudi Arabia because of the investment that they've made. So why am I saying this? If we want to survive, if we want to boost the economy of the country, it will be prudent enough for the government to invest in our sports. And we know it is not argument, it is not debatable. So football is the biggest sport sector. The ball, basketball, the America, boxing and all that. So with no disrespect to the other disciplines, we know and it is admittable that football is the biggest. The first one, I want the Minister for Sports and Recreation, Mr. Kofi Adams, let the government invest in sports. Investing in sports is not only paying for the Black Stars per diem, investing in the Black Stars coaches, no way. But invest in sporting disciplines, football. For Usika chef football, Nimuna, and no na say Ghana Football Association, ye be beer, you can question them. But this is the case, they are running the Premier League. Abai to me question will be beer in whatever you want to do. And in your manifesto, you said you want to pay stipends to the Premier League players. If you don't invest in it, how do you pay stipends? So invest in the sports, let it yield results, then you see how boostful it will be to the economy. What's say sports economy no, a dear boy 1.4%. If you are to invest, I'm giving you 2 years, it will jump up to 10%. Because Egypt, omo investing omo players mu in their sports. Into the player be a 2 kwanya, a buying in share. Every player wo Egypt, oh 2 kwanya, Omar Mamouche, or Stuttgart, or Frankfurt, and or Piebo, Man City. No, the government of Egypt will get their share. They'll get about 2 or 7% from Sunday transfer because they invested in him. They've invested in Mo Salah, a lot of Egyptian players. Ghana player 2 kwanya or kwa. If you know, just say 10% to 1% or DV and no. Gaka game puminimpo se ko. But the Ghana abaye no, we not so fast. Why do you think that when you go and play in Spain, what boy we near the tax at tatao? Because someone take tax at the film because Spanish government has invested in the sports or in the football. Premier League, the government of UK has invested and nunti na okaya. Covered by a child, so can I say covered by Munona support the Senko Stadium. The government supported the teams in England. So money way, Adriano Biano, they are money way. And Krumha. If so, one investor was supposed to move, when you be, how do you invest? How do you even give stipends? It's not possible. So my point is that if government wants to get an economical boost, invest in our sports. At a point, legend, okay, say, the whole of the world, country almost exporting players by top 5, Ghana was part. It is a year exporting players 200 within a year. Other fans 100 within a year. Yeah. 100 impono obia yet 2% and they are called by to more. That is my point. So if you want your system or you want your time, your tenure to be fruitful, with investing in our sports, it will be prudent enough to take that decision. Secondly, legend, Ghana have pet and a month way. Match air cost to Accra Sports Stadium has any kotokobebo has been your gross baby 200,000. Timid tia nakabe 40,000 pay. That is it. And this is my point. Say musicians Ekoji Accra Sports Stadium are how much sir? Yetiomo 3%, somewhere 3 or 5% near Tiomo. But football Kuadie 17%. That is it. In the 17% because I won't say Nipa na impo no benya alaji gusa kobo match of Accra Sports Stadium. Nipa ko impo nu 200. Owie esi come tete na aka no so 80 cedis. Ebe no otua boy sika. That is it. 80 Ghana cedis na aka no so. Enti honorable obey beye hu bibi wo de be impo yi sa tax di fi honorable na mo de mo press covers mo de mo farmer high concert for mo meje because I clearly know that also for no kwaje baba Accra Sports Stadium no deeper like so for no you so to over 70,000 more in the sasika no wo de fa ne say every year bia mo be concert 3 mo press covers for ho it will not affect the stadium and affect the pitch no into my year maje 70,000 sa miensa. Can't it that be used for maintenance?
Oh, I almost saw almost say players ni mtu omo kai. So what is it? Yeah. Players no, teams no so omo sponsors. Omo bi. Enti stadium an kan krofo be ba omo de betua ka no. No so say omo ba na tete. Omo ba no matete ni nyina. Park no so aye hu bibia omo de ye. Dabi. We nyina so omo twam. That is my point. In honorable obey the tax on national facilities. What dear want to mean scrapping off grandpa de monte so. What dear any
musicians they are crampo nya pay because football need a week in week out here bo musician ma magic stadium Saturday we ma magic the following week wabeje be a Christmas or wabeje 2-3 days and no but football every week there is an activity going on in every facility the message them on test attacks and so and for my club administrators and this is what I want the administrators to go to Congress and go and do almost someone kon koye because I hear do na simpapenyin or the club ni me and simpapenyin onye hwe yeah. It's administrators in the next week maybe also. So that is my point number 2. Also legend me no wa ha na ye be African games ye say equipment about be do ports
yes
ama Jerry say mama metua sika omunsan equipment no ama nkrofo ko use old bicycles ebi kra kwotete hwe prayer
ebi kra tade ekro we omo so omo sage
yes honorable minister this is a humble plea port of one de mu nyina minim say mo pe sports impanyefo take decision say no sporting equipment be a bebe bia ye free am nka be me de I know it's very difficult but the rate at which amanfo yi cars eyi containers ne nyoma no eye more than sports equipment kompo beba intinebe focus more on that and scrap the taxes on sporting equipment every time or port or no more scrapping offer it is a way of you also investing in the sports because sikami also mutiono ntua ntoma ma ne ho ahenhan no obenya sika de atua ni players sika ye ba be tournament ne ba ne simple and na tournament ye ba be hosti wo Ghana ya bon ho kasisi stadium na equipment abai si Jerry Sodom sato so because ye ntua ho sika
eno kura nti na ekoye stadium ni
that is my point
ye to ceiling fan no ayi ni boarding den
eno woni o ma ye wi $60 million and people ya ye
ade be ye no kura mo ma ne ma
sometimes it doesn't make sense so without humility and also honorable utu ho na mo ebeboa me pa ebeboa Ghana for ye pa ebia na emi komo ntia se but obi ho no ma Cheetah Academy okrania maba right to dream okrania maba omo nso nyina players and ye frefre de national teams in these players you know mo nia maba be good port na so mo ntua sika na mo nya sika na nkwa nkotua omo nya ne ma fa mo ball omo nya equipment nti mesrew honorable inimisa oba no betumi aye nti no ne etoso mienu last one which I know every Ghanaian will bear with me including legend no kwaridie we are say what in kwari di wanim a bibia odi nkonim what in kwari di wanim a bibia odi nkonim because unko kan we wa ha na okọ wadwen ni obeka na akwa kutwa ntro wa ha but enye no kre you move on ho na wo ba no matete so before kre ba be mo appointment no ne ma nkofo de koye so de onu ye discipline uyo bia o ka no kre o man nkofo emfa wachi enye sika o man nkofo emma party no anase o government na nimu nwase because o ka no kre and only the third and the most important thing I require from you honorable udi no kware a o man nkofo mre o budget say budget ne de ma on ye kwakobo tournament o ba bia ho ye hye ye se ye kwakoye camp o ba bia ho ye nyin no makwa acclimatize with the weather meanwhile the tournament venue the weather there is hot weather but you see a quite acclimatize with to Dubai weather meanwhile Dubai weather no see very cozy ye mpesa honorable ni bi ye mpe honorable obegina simpie so akase ye ma GBC for $3 million no mo so be kase ya mo hwe at that point no see very horrible nim gwase beto but o de no kwaridie edi wani mo bibia mu a wo ya obehu se asama abranti ogina TV so kan ebeboa wo Ghana for bepe wasem ade a Ghana for pan se udi no kware no na ye de support ma o ye tai wachi achi taipa enu ntina akama mu no okodi ohena na kodi ohema osu ewute ka kire o se obedi no kure ohun kokwa be ka se kokko odu be ka suntum na nananom agina wachi agina chipa na okodi ntro de a aso be yehye timi de niema miensa pe first one invest in the sports scrap off taxes on sporting events or facilities and sporting equipment ebeba e port yen scrap and third the most important one your honesty legend 1 minute mami ntio no
me feel say you can dem perfect
me da say
but me feel say honorable Kofi Adams awale ba kuntu nso be kan kore
ta wa
o se obi awale mienu bi an kan kore
e bi o twa ntro
okay nti me feel say ne yere ba kun de obe kan kore
okay
onka na de em won say nti e ba say e bia kotokonsa atazo untimi bobo mo si frigate eno so ya mo tiana
frigate no it will be a communication between the sports ministry the facility holders, that is the NSA.
Me facility now can cry am entiasu e dey kra no mo ye o wa
that is the stadium I own. They manage it.
Okay.
It's a new government aba. Area facility na fe there you see the essence of it. Well, okay. Well, legend yeah, entire see into me some legend editorial pa. You should know that there is fire on the mountain. On this note, Evedamasi. Aba Enfamra show so this is Angel Sports Live now in the studio no what say me legendary Charles Kokwa Sampombani Telanka Dean so the kind sasisia na my mama fouls be from Rashibe Jafie. Once a Ghana supporters union matise Drona Kwakobochi nku hono ma mo twen the Honorable Minister for Sports and Recreation designate in Tebehe Fouls in the next few minutes. Tebehe say the supporters union no makwa drew parliament on mo kwakwaje Mura media dam so mo kwakwa time echi
Mustafa onko di na chisa na o man Mustafa
na so wan mo supporters well Mr. Kofi Adams or come Rashibe Jafie Rashibe 11 when you say amon sha see 11 okoka e be for sebra ne bra ne be pacho occupying committee ni ofi but menchi bi obekọ but mama mi saw ene mama me saben the expectation from him Kofi Adams.
Questions are expectations about Zumi office no and as expectation say okwa kushia the committee.
Veterinarian some no can be brave but
and once you are designate they over pass it through
of course obviously
and when there say be more crying be some more questions so definitely will pass through so as to say our Zoom office now and number bear me and saben na me expect to say be our
of course
they did kind yeah. We can't do it all. Even the most developed countries like America, like China, like UK and Japan, we have to draw a scale of preference. Near who say be sports na no. Football is number 1. Maybe athletics, maybe boxing is number 2. Athletics is number 3. Men can say basketball, ABI number 4, ABI tennis number 5.
And I assume you know say.
Swimming. One guy's a man in number. So say you draw a scale of preference.
Yeah.
Then we can know say okay, these are the disciplines. ABI concentration no ebe.
Okay.
I'm not saying say other sporting discipline yentungu. But when they be a top 5,
okay,
might be a call, be on the top 5. We Egypt idea about call more pepper squash.
Okay,
I'm up a squash pa. It's in their top 5.
Okay,
in terms of sports.
So that's squash, no?
Yeah, squash.
A nice game.
Yes. Up at the top 10 African champions are, and I say more squash in the bar. Egypt in Kwankra better. Wow. Omobo pa. South Africa for no so apart from football no.
Okay.
Or more rugby. I rugby before no more sa tournaments no more T20 money say in na omoba when you go to the airport numbers say kokoshi o might say the Black Stars aqua tournament yakwa ko di third na ya de momome kokoshi o mo airport no
okay
how they also see them. Ombeko tournament, World Cup, Ombeko, ABR, T20, and that's cricket. Mono so for
series, no.
Yes, Ombeko. Cricket, probably the third most popular sport. Was South Africa. And they do it very well. About 4 years ago, government in Wishlist invested here just said, yes, starting from the grassroots. And to say, to me nyanina. Okay. To me nyanina. Yen to me nyanina, no such as said, ya can you because will be our interest.
Yeah. There are lots
of about swimming. Yeah, will be a swimming. Anna, I didn't could do baby or person do that.
Beku Jackson.
You will be a badminton. And I didn't become baby or person could do that.
That's true.
Inti obia ne de ope. Inti ye be yen and kakran. No maybe a top 5 I be concentrate. So I know I'm a person who from on.
Okay. From on side.
Yes. The Godfather, the late President Rawlings. Are you a fan of boxing?
Yeah.
Inti then obey the ama boxing. Then go say Chrome nyina no baby ba ko pe na boxing book boxing arena. Sa multi-purpose sports complex na ye across the nation na ekaye no. New ones are mobile no. Mo betumi de boxing gym kitwa bi.
Okay.
E de ahihye because the ye Chrome nyina dodo na no ye football pitches so.
All of them. All of them.
Multiple sports complex in po they say bi wo mo tartan tracks one chain. E bi wo mo small hall bi one chain bi wo mo tumi tennis court bi wo. But I say AstroTurf ne dey AstroTurf nko.
Okay.
Anyo obi aso na peball. Minimum obi a me ye kwakwahwe ball no so kwakwahwe ai atentam. Wrestling.
Yeah.
Also no atentam no pe.
Okay.
Enti obi a ne de ono ne pe. Enti ye ntumi mfa ni nyina ne nkonkoye say football. So I want to see that. Be a multi-purpose sports complex, ya dey nyoma ba ko mienu be keka na afi going forward, and the years new ones or mobile baby si ni so no. Mo make sure say at least enti ye ntumi nya bibia yin kasa football nkran kan. Ye ntumi nya facility bi akasa hanom de athletics nkwa. We should be able to do it.
It is possible.
We should be able to do it.
It is possible. Because we should have athletic ovals.
Yes.
Any indoors facility to the athletic.
Tembia me say Tama New Town there na ya me de benchmark.
Okay.
And so cute. Enti sa size no. You betumi the tartan track ato ho.
Okay.
Ya ye e bia hall a o betuma bo badminton wo ho. Ye be bo tennis wo ho.
Yeah.
On enya baby a na betuma ye ni nyina bia ye ha ye bo badminton ne tennis ne bia basketball. Aha so kwa ha say. Na you spreading across the nation.
Okay.
But person me hu how will be to me a lobby government now we're investing in our local league. Okay. How much and a government a bit to my invest in our local league. What the every year you sika you do to National Cathedral. Sika you do go to Amana.
Over 50.
Adanu swimming pool. Size cano. You my 100 of that money cross near the share. Your local league anymore. And cash place a bit to me producing.
That's true.
Until there's a government to crack us all the amphibia. My budget be na my no. Read kind Auditor General's report in the last 10 years.
Okay.
Kwana kwahwe sika manfo dua.
Still
sika ayira. Kroma sika to me yira to me bought $10 million yes ya ayira. Excavator crowd to me ataban to ntiska de enye
normal.
So if government no ebetuma ka say obetuma lobby na ye ka say afibia ye do the $1 million.
Okay.
E dey share league nim into $1 million no. Ye dey 800,000 e be share league nim. Na bia ye dey 200,000 ato e dey amom be kwa Africa. Enyo enough but at least ye fans ye we stepping stone. I know and I'm a person so to me, these are my 3 key a year. Me pesa me and size can make us investment, it shouldn't be only about a member football.
Okay, and cut it across.
Okay. And my football, juvenile football, okay. So if you are able to target everything, but you say we'll be good to go because as a country, you can't do it all. Like I said, even the most advanced countries, they don't do it all.
Okay. Mustafa.
Then at least we'll be okay.
Fantastic one. Mustafa Jidin and Yatin in Kano. My member a legend so. Legend, many we on the Kofi Adams. Na Otwado, ya maintaining no shasi or ye tall. On so I could PM party honomo or name Mikel Arteta kwa kutra picture. Osha Mikel Arteta no ne Martin so bisa ne say no aya say na oyusu abranti we ya onya 100% e free ni mu no party amo chere no kwan a oyusu no mfinfin ho right back who wa chere ni nyina ne bia sanso no de be baba be ball Black Stars owie no asanso kwa koshia Alexander Jiku susu ni akwa koshia na didi nkoma fine na say no wo Turkish league ni ma ntumi bon mfinfin ho no mo pa ma chere no tumi mastermind e chere pa ntino onzo so no so ba Black Stars ababa ye ne sa legend ma memra ho no president of the association so actually say nyina yemfa ya chitai anase yemfa yesunsu ne ekra nyina support coach Toado ono ene de coach a mpanyifo ye ntini yen support no na mfa Ghana nko World Cup ma mentio.
Yeah, that was my menchia Audu Wisaka.
The legend.
Menchia Daniel Amate.
Okay.
Na the way our number of hwehwe nkrofo no omra no nkohwe Amate so because
okay.
Amate nye obi a afina hoba be prove no ho
so no kwado why Ghana haye nti no sinko kohwe no
okohwe na
nsa na wako but e bia nkachi
obi yare na se ne ho to no a fitness ni hia because ball no de unnim no na yi dada so I say nti obehwe no so fit a I was say Amate because defense one de I was say yenya no kan
okay
nti no de mesre no se jopenti sa ayi Otoado ne nam Germany ni so ne nam Ghana ha na so hwe ha bi na kokwasra Amate
okay
fe kura keke
yeah
so obekwa Amate o na oye training we bi sha no ne ho ti say see because all me board justify our blaster say ne nkofo board justify our blaster no mo bi
nine ebi no boss so still
yes ono wa board dada akwa cup nyina yenim ni quality ode wo blaster mu so I say anti sam wo blaster o no to mesre no Amate hu ato no we ni training to o ma na ye no na ye so experience coaches mi no o mkonko hwe no
okay yeah
was Sakumo no
this morning
jumping so o mkonko hwe no Sakumo no
okay
ne fitness ni hia enye ball no yes anopa bia we training
okay
awia nso we training to o mkonko hwe no me da wase na ukuraze mro afio
but me ba obekos ma me ni kan fa we ntwam sisi a me ma me supporters fouls ni bi na enhwa ade bi supporters leadership na akwa kodru ho mrashi bi dwafi ntenu nie we time o mo koye no ontimi nim se nipa na o hye white shirt ko achie kakra ma me nim se chawo samofa na bae na ne o hye white no no
ana
Sao
no
no
I'm father so NPP na moto
well so
omo pamo no kro mepamo no no me de omo appoint ni pa foforo it's like that
okay winner takes all
onko ya on pen baby mfa ogi so ba be show
nti Ghana supporters no omo nko na enyayi minister pe
ene da bi omo so omo kuta no
omo work up
o chi akura no mo hwe
na Trump na pampa mo nkofo no ko du amunwane
but see we are very good and kind guests
military plane wa be hwe mo gukutoka
and I think say we are the only minister or converting our supporters akwa di actually say nti no very good Eddie
as obi quite to
let's me too
me feel say anka coach bia see ya na esanka we we could advise every the big coaches no
okay
e come fa so we show players
say no akwa kuti Arteta no
yes but we just saw buy na the adwuma na
oh say be o de beye nti na wakọ no
na no akwa escape sa tina make us ana yen time obi a we ase e ba so I just say ba yen kan okre if you say Otoado I stay say ono coach blaster there I was say ye tenten on niam bebre ho
o say ye tenten no
yeah niam bebre ho so na be ya because me feel say what ka qualify so ne de ba obi so no na be bo continue
so far as no ho ne de
ono na be bo enti dia me kan say players na nyiro mo
okay but ono de
oh ono de ono de me ni ayi bi onu players na mo nyiro mo
okay
na players na mo ntu bibia hu na mo qualify man o man Ghana because na hwe Morocco omo ye na ye nka ho Ghana nka ayi ho AFCON
24 nations
wa hwe na ni team bi ti say Niger any Sudan and Angola
they were all, I think, in the journey Sudan, they played away from home. Home, but
and at the end, I say, Munya pitch, Papa.
Munya pitch, Papa, I boss.
I boss, one to me. Never. If from we just say, the players and also a do baby on Munira. Okay. I say, a do baby not when you two coaches to Sana in ya. Now I fight it. I'm our own. Yes. Okay. So I say, a do baby, our boys, you know. I'm for my name to coaching so. What I say coaching to one chum. No, I'm going
okay.
So I say, I don't know my qualify.
Dean, what's some now kind of message be or say, hi, this is the freedom fighter for football for change, Lazio. I expect the government to reset Ghana football because the second coming of JM is to reset Ghana. I also want the government to appoint their committee to match GFA in their decision making. That is the only way Ghana football can move forward. Who's the investment now kind because the almost investors can no league no there. There should be a committee
they should have interest in it. Okay. Government should always have interest in it. Okay. And their laws FIFA ama government any interest. Okay. Our game no maintain because now bind the inside can don't worry they are laws for it.
Fantastic one. Ochina beba so lawyer be the petition kwa koma
FIFA. Question ana.
I don't know, Mama.
Some me lawyer, no. Why you question academy when I'm friend?
Randy Abbey. Also, to me, hold the government position. No one signs so near GFA Executive Council member, and also Black Stars Management Committee. There will be a petition in the coming months, or the coming weeks, to take him out of the GFA.
The point is.
We look
at the legal
implications
of it. My reason is so
reason the fatamami because Friday be room pa.
In the last 4 years, financial statement losses are making. Cocoa board losses are making. Pressure wo cocoa board.
Yes.
Now we stand the babe can GFA. The Black Stars Management Committee position.
Yeah.
Well, just like you said.
Well, yeah, for instance, never to us up. Abusian phone Charles, Mike and your doom, no kind in Ayante. But I see baby so by Sansuna Mustafa Jidin. Production team, thank you so much. Head of sports, Sadiq Adams. Within the Darius.